My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Cryptmaster, where I need to say a couple of things immediately at the top of this episode, and those things are Shrink. Nyx deals 1 damage to herself and shrinks the enemy so that it does 1 less damage for a short period of time. That's similar to Maz's tease. Speaking of Maz, Ridicule belittles an enemy so they do 1 less damage for a longer period, but also does 1 damage to a random ally. How weird to get both of those one after the other. Then Sync, Journeyman. And Sync has leveled up, selecting a new letter. I would be very interested to see if he was capable of Sinker. Yeah, I like Sinker. Yeah, it would have been truly absurd if there were lines for the Cryptmaster for the 2nd additional letter to each character's name. That seems untenable. At that point, I would be suspicious. Black magic must have been involved in the process at that point. Alright. Joron, I still don't really know. I still can't really get it. I'm working with Minnie or Mitty, M-I-T-Y-M-I-N-Y, as the theoretical last letters in my mind. And all of those would be available for Joro, as per my... Well, I want to call it a hint sheet, but it's not a hint sheet, it's the answer sheet, it's the answer key. It's the one that I'm writing down, the list of all the letters that each character has seen. Joro has only seen I, U, M, A, G, C, and R. And no one else has seen anything. Also, we've got some flavor on Ridicule and Shrink. Maz firmly believed that anything could and should be laughed at. And for Shrink, Nyx had a way of looking at people that made them feel about 3 inches high. It wasn't magic, just breeding. Sinker's down on that line. Yep, all of this makes sense. Let's head back on. So I haven't gotten the final helmet, which means I'm continuing down into the depths of the mine. Also, thank you very much for the comment that reminded me that I do have the ability to generate in a potion 1 slug, there we go, with grave juice, sorry. 1 slug of this formaldehyde-based libation will heal everyone fully. So rather than spend, almost 100 of my souls trying to heal my people with multiple soothes, a glutton, a stitch, a feast or 2, we can just pop 1 grave juice. That'll do perfectly. X-Frivs! If I hit you with Zigzag, I do some reasonable damage to start out with here, and then I can start working a little to after that. Sin, can I get... Yeah, I can get Sin to roll as well. Oh no, Zigzag already missed. Joro, you're already being targeted. If attacks are in cooldown, Joro deals 1 damage and then resets his own cooldown. That's cool, but like, what about one where you don't take damage? Flip, Berserk. I could get you to guard. Yeah, sure, guard. And then we can zigzag with Sinker again. Although Maz is about to be taking damage here. Maz, how do I prevent you from taking damage? I can do Beware. Never mind. Maz will just take that hit. Let's hit him with a Transfix. And zap to get him down. Okay, so I lost 2 HP off of Sync, 2 HP off of Ma. Or Sin and Ma. IXF RIVWZ. Yeah, let's just take the R. The R. R could be one of the letters that Joro is missing here. Never mind. It could be none of the letters that anyone's missing. Oh, would have been ointment for Sinker there, the double heal. I remember that one. Tiptail. Okay, Nyx, if you're the one being targeted, how do I best prevent that? Not really a great way of doing it, doesn't it? I mean, I can get her to heal and divert at the same time, but that's not perfect. Fine, let's go upper, flip, pinch, sing, flip, pinch. Alright. And we'll take the T. One at the end of Ma, one in the middle of Ni. Spending a bunch of those souls.
Let's go.
Meryl with the double L. We can lather you for a certain. We could also rattle you, in fact. Rattle. Expose. I don't know why I went with expose there. Oh, can only be hit by things that have an A in them. Of course. Rattle again, though. Take the M. I'm waiting on riddles to give me my vowels here, in fact. Yep. I already knew that was an M there, don't worry. Thank you for confirming it, though. Have I gotten smarter overnight? Oh my god, zigzag will be so appropriate here. That's the best zigzag I ever did see. Flip, pinch, sing, flip, pinch. P, thank you. Sinker's 6th letter starts with P. Palace. No, of course, that's the area I can teleport to. Did I figure this out overnight? What can you break a billion times, whatever?
Pity a poor soul and answer my riddle. You can break this thing many times, but every time you break it, it gets harder to break the next time. What is it?
Most things. If you break them, eventually they get down to an atomic level, and then you break them furthermore, and there's no you left. Is the answer wisdom? It's usually wisdom when I don't know.
No.
Alright, fair enough. Good case why that's my dump stat. How much do I really want to go fishing right now? I have enough souls to not fish. Therefore, I will not fish. I have been taught how to, but I refuse to. Okay, don't let her... Don't do an A. Got it? Got it. It's sweet then. And then... You're saying the... I can get us there. Webble. Haven't taken an L. Never will. sinker. PL double space. Pretty sure that will immediately be obvious as soon as I have basically any vowels. Okay, so Mazda's missing 2 letters, Nyx is missing 3, or Ma and N. That'll do for now.
That didn't feel entirely safe.
Can the grape juice heal the dead ones? If it can heal the dead ones, it's worth a hell of a lot more to me. There's the Paladin, over the other side of the map. That's the one I want to get, and that's the one I'm going for. Get out of that space. I'll turn around. There we go. Come on. Give me your helmet, Sergeant James. Can I punish the S? No. Wait. No. Let's ridicule shrink. There you go. Now you're tiny and hilarious. Got him. Absolutely got him. Will cleave your sin murder and then crack through that. Bunch of combination. Because it'd be so
Waste
effective.
not, want not, Maz.
I'll keep that S. Enemies. Joro liked to keep a close eye on his enemies. That's why he buried them all in the same place. That's Jam Wing, thank you kindly. Okay, so we came from the other side. I've got all of the helmets now, so I can return to downward proper at any time. The Skippy. I can certainly punish the peas in your name with a puppet. Exposed. Searching to see if that does well enough. And one more plea will do it though. There we go, now I've got enough damage across the body that I feel more than comfortable using a grape juice. Woohoo. So, has just succeeded finding their letter, moves up to the next line. I'll take a bell. It's been a while. Maybe I immediately clear one of these. Can't say anything immediately comes to mind. Grave juice, though. Like, I really want to say pledge again, but I know it can't be.
Pledge? Why did you say that?
To hurt Nyx by 2, evidently. Please.
I know.
Featherfoot. 2 Fs. 2 Ts. Can't really directly punish either of those, but I can ridicule and shrink you, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Just flip, pinch, and urchin so that I can try and keep as much of my money as possible there. Let's take it out. Eventful. No, it can't be that. I feel like it ends in full. Probably T-full. T-I-F-U-L. Suitable? No. Beautiful. Keep an eye on that for the moment. Everyone heads back to the gate, and that would be, I believe, in fact, the gate that we need to get through. I don't know, I'm not done exploring. I still think all of these corridors are new right now. Slackjaw. Oh, this isn't much. I should definitely really you. I'm gonna alleviate quickly. Taunt. Let's go Fjord, Urchins, Sing, Murder, and then Jorah, you're gonna have to guard. Another quick alleviate just to keep us alive. Akupara, Fjord, and then a clean just to finish him. I'm gonna go for another Grave Juice after that. Should keep us comfortable. See. Precinct. Concoct. Not a huge amount of words end in CT. It's cauldron time, though.
Cauldron? Can you see that somewhere? What are you talking about?
Well, I figured I was going to be able to use it that way, but no, I'll use the portable cauldron.
Let's...
Make a grave juice out of a grave carp, and the JUI is all in juggling, which is very common. Perfect.
Anyway...
It's gone practically perfectly for us. Sure, I might have gotten lost again. That's okay. I'll find my way. One zigzag here is perfect. Stop, sing, zigzag, please. Thank you. And Maz lost too. Okay. New vowel, let's take a letter I. Evidently not the one we were looking for. I was really hoping there would just be a riddle in this room. I keep trying to avoid the vowels. To no real avail here. Letter N. Oh. Okay, so it's definitely a vowel. PL something N. Something E. And it can't be I or an E. Lanwi? Planra? Planty! It's a planye! Lamp. Flannel, 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 flannel. The letter Y could be involved as well, I've got to remember. Oh, one possible is plunge.
Plunge.
Sin once escaped from a heist by diving from the city's highest tower into icy water. Even the guards applauded. In a fantasy world like this, if you see someone do a crime, but, like, well enough, you just have to let them get away with it. Take that love bug, because I appreciate insects. I want to actually head back to the gate, given the way that the game offers it. You know, here. I'm going to give it a go. Paladin's blessing note has been
Shalia's
pulled.
blessing on you. Shalia's blessing on
Oh dear. Okay, I don't have a grave juice. I'm gonna make one. It looks like we get a Shalia's blessing consistently. Remember that spoken blessings will damage the undead, so I have to be wary around the paladins and the priests in that area, even if I can move through it. Okay. However, let's also get that portable cauldron.
Okay,
out.
you.
Complete for ourselves another efficient grave juice.
Let's get moving.
And then I would love to see if this can revive Maz. It can't. That's so much worse now. Well, okay, I'm just gonna try and walk past and see if I can get to an altar, which I'll try and desecrate quickly. Looks like no altar in the area. At least I do have a place to teleport to, so now I can teleport away from this area and back later. This is like a miniature stealth section, effectively. I don't have to worry about whether or not they can see me, I just have to stay near enough away from them so they don't affect me. It's fine if they know where I am, they just can't talk to me. Ah, I don't want to get the lockbox. Not until I have our new character. Okay. Let's go back to an area where I know I have a very nearby altar. Oh. I guess this is also a healing pool. That'll work too. And then all the way back to cave.
Cave? That doesn't make much sense.
Gates. I knew it was 4 letters, I knew it had an A and an E, and I knew it was in those positions. Anything else? Couldn't tell you, by the way. Oh. Wanna turn around, buddy? I want to get to that lockbox.
You horrid thing.
Alright, what do we got in here?
This one looks boring.
Is it? No, now I'm just... Is it... Look at it.
It's a solid cylinder, bone white, with a little tail at one end.
A solid cylinder, bone white. It's a skeleton of a snake. A little tail at one end. Remember something about it?
Once I did use these. Very frequently, in fact. I like to read, and I think these were useful for reading.
I swear we've seen Candle before.
Ah, yes, a candle.
Evidently not. Oh, wow! 5 of the letters in Candle are in Sinker's new word. Mandolin? Dandelion? I think it might be dandelion. No, that's not how dandelion
What
spells.
are you talking about?
Aqueduct for Maz, though. After every beating from his father, Maz would sit atop the city's aqueduct and let the cool water wash over the soles of his feet. And a slime, and a slime, and a line. I feel like Sinks is just going to
Disgusting.
suddenly come to me in a moment. For the current one, though, it hasn't yet.
Ooh, we're coming towards the surface now. I'm starting to feel a little...
Zip and vigor. Which squad are you, friends? You mean out of the 6 numbered squads we send out, that's your number? I don't think so! It's the cage for you imposters! Guards!
What do you mean you don't have 1, 2, 3 heroes, 5, 6? Let's call for that guard.
Oh no, look at you lot. What have you done, eh? Got the wrong side of old Mr. Bossy Eye, I bet. That's what I like to call him. He hates it. Don't be fooled by the robes. I am technically a priest of Shalia, but I'm not really into that whole holier-than-thou thing, you know. I'm really just like you. Say, you lot are dead, right?
Me too. Yes.
I thought so. I know I follow the goddess of life, but I'm not hung up on it. I know loads of dead people. One of my best friends is dead. I haven't seen him since he died, but I'm not prejudiced. That's what I'm trying to say. If you want to be dead, that's your choice. Who am I to say what you can and can't do, right? Oh, only there is one thing you can't do, and that's go past that big eye door. That's a no-no, I'm afraid. Out of my hands. If you go past that door, there's a big seal that will burn you up before you get to the surface anyway, so I don't advise it. Look, we're all friends here. I know you messed up. You know you messed up. Let's just leave it at that. You do know you messed up, right?
Not at all, my friend.
No, that won't really do it. I really need to hear you say yes. It's kind of my job. Do you know you messed up?
I'm sorry, you're feeling too good, Paladin, for me.
That's not the answer.
Bring in the bad Paladin. Threaten me. Sure, why not?
Yeah, I knew it. Okay, get out of here, you scamps. Go with Shalia's blessing.
Yeah, everyone takes 1 damage. I knew that was gonna happen.
Bless you.
don't. I mean, I want to go back up there and just tell them that I'm a differently numbered squad.
Yeah.
But I feel like that might immediately lead into something, so instead I'm going to stand here for a moment and say that my name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game. That's been Cryptmaster. Top left is a series playlist for all the content on the game, past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations down below. Streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. Add or above the thanked in. A special thanks this episode to Mr. Gibberish. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.